Morning. Woke up early, so I thought I might as well get the read done. I am the soul pool. You are the soul pool. We are the soul pool. As a collective, without you this doesn't work. So, Astral DJ is asking, can we feel it? I believe, not sure, but believe it was Michael Jackson. So the surname Jackson or Michael may be important, and Jackson as a first name may be important. Remember, everything, even the smallest detail, could be something that's meant for you. I remember one read where they kept going on about the moon landings, and I couldn't remember what the name of the astronauts was. Then I remembered Neil Armstrong, and Armstrong was the surname of the person I was talking to. When I do a read, I never ask for the names. Just the dates that they was born on. So make sure you look at the details, the little things. Could be one word that's meant for you. The lyrics, the song, the writers, the dates, the towns, or something sometimes in the actual video. If they do a music video, sometimes it's about the video. Today's card is the choice, the lovers. And it may be into next week that we feel the energy of this read, because it's quite far on in the piles. It's always called the choice before the lovers. Don't mistake the lovers when it comes up as an automatic symbol of a union, because it's not. So there's a narcissist involved here, somebody who loves themselves more than they love anybody else. Could be a child even. Could be a Pisces cusper. Or someone with Pisces in the chat. It's someone turning their back on love because they have more important things to think about, like themselves. And it proves it because somebody feels they're done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Enough is enough, I've had it. It's over. Maybe the end of misery. It's not always a bad thing. Could be a passing. But something is over. 10 weeks is mentioned. Somebody is living to work instead of working to live. There's no communication, especially via the internet. It's slogging your guts out. And even if you are getting paid well, it's not worth it anymore. So we have a choice. If you have a yes/no question, the answer is yes. Your wishes and dreams can come true. But it may take some time, 9 months maybe. You are growing as a person. And usually that means you have to face the truth. Because the Empress comes after the High Priestess, who knows everything. Who knows the truth. Doesn't necessarily have to speak it, but knows it anyway. So it brings about your abundance. Once you come out of that dark place, there is abundance. This was Persephone's mother, Demeter. And she brought her daughter from the darkness. It is mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. But you can also bring yourself out of the darkness into the abundance if you're willing to grow. There's born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past state for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Happiness is yours if you settle this long-standing problem. Something or someone needs a rebirth, a reset. But until they settle this long-standing problem, they cannot rise like the phoenix. And there it is, being reborn. Someone or something is waiting for your choice, your decision. So it's about your growth and your happiness and your abundance. Where's it going to be? For some of you, there is once a passing, then a birth. So there could be a pregnancy. But it is a rebirth, whichever way you look at it. Good news, I think 8 years is mentioned. But something or someone is over the narcissistic behaviour. The 20th is negative. There's living or past state for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way, but the 3 or the 30 is positive. It's the divine feminine, whoever that feminine is. And there is a woman scorned, the narcissist, someone who's been hurt massively and seeks revenge. Could be a professional female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cusper. Bad advice received from a feminine energy. More than willing to cut people out of their lives. And somebody taking no action, which has caused this ending. Somebody sticking their head in the sand, possibly a one-night stand, but it's somebody who lacks commitment. Fire sign Cusper. And heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. With that card, it is definitely either a passing or a third party situation. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. I have had enough of this. No longer taking it. No longer putting up with it. I'm over it. Illness and bad temper, perhaps with a Leo. Struggles, burdens. Impatience. Those born this year and 12 years recurring previous, so 12, 24, 36, February to February, may be involved. Year of the Ox. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's not being able to express yourself, it's problems with the heart and back. Someone wants to come out of this nightmare, and spirits say you will once you make this choice. And there she is again, on her own card. Abundance, pastures new, growth, the divine feminine. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of the children, the most important female in your life. She is all the queens in one. So to be reborn, to get this resurrection, you have to learn to put your boundaries in place. Pisces may be involved. It's looking at things from a totally different angle. You cannot solve the problems with the same mindset that started them. You've got to stop sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people like the narcissist and that bitchy woman. And you've got to start realising that manipulation of any kind will not get you anywhere. It will backfire. So don't play the martyr or the victim, and don't let others do that to you. For very few of you, the ones that have lost somebody, this is a widow, and she is numb. She feels nothing anymore. She has been so hurt and feels very low and making herself ill. And Spirit is saying to you, that's not what they want. This is a time for a rebirth, for you to begin again. This is a new adventure. Leave that misery behind now. Your partner's still with you, and they will walk beside you. So, this is about the collective as well. This is about seeing things as they really are and no longer making sacrifices. Because there are enemies all around, even you. You may be your own worst enemy. And you have to be clear thinking and communicate well and rapidly if you want this situation to be sorted. So those born on the 12th may be involved somewhere living or past if your diary address. If you see ants doing anything strange, that could be a sign from Spirit. Look it up. I'm not telling you what it means. Go to Google. You will learn. So you have the ant, the bull, or the cow really, the elephant, who never forgets a slight, the ostrich, the wolf, and the bison, or the bull again. Oh. This is the gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger coming into your life. It could be someone that's already in your life or someone new. Fire sign Cusper. It could also be a fire sign child. And that may be the inner child of this narcissist female that wants to cause revenge. And we spoke about the High Priestess, didn't we? Because she comes before the abundance. This is the female's daughter. That's Demeter, that's Persephone. Stuck in Hades, in a dark place, because she cannot speak. The truth is being withheld, and secrets are kept. And it is causing this dark energy. So, those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important. It's negative energy. You've got to be careful what you put in your mouth, as in diet medication, what comes out your mouth, as in words written or spoken. Spirit are giving you the gift of a new life. Add that disc to the one where he is working for very little rewards. There's been heartache, sorrow, loss and separation because of it, because of finances probably. But Spirit are giving him that extra disc so that he's able to stand on his own 2 feet and decide his own future. Grab that new opportunity, be it a new home, new job, new relationship. It's a portal for you to walk through. Grab it with both hands, and within a year it will pay off. For some, it will be a proposal. Whatever, it leads to the end of a toxic situation. No more manipulation. No more pulling other people's strings or letting them do it to you. This is breaking the shackles of the past. Vows, contracts, whatever it is. A toxic energy. It's issues with the knees and bones. It is the master manipulator, the puppeteer. Those born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address. massively important in a negative way. Capricorn energy. This nightmare, someone's coming out of the nightmare, could involve Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cusper, female. The letters M, H, N, B, Z, P, R, and X I mentioned. Sagittarius also. V. She is very demanding financially. Yet we have someone seeing that actually their cup is not half empty, it's half full. And they're not comparing themselves to others, and they know life's not a race. What you put into it, you will get out rewarded eventually. So keep staying positive. Keep following your dream. There is friendship or marriage involved here. The mistletoe suggests Christmas. Study, having faith in yourself, institutions, everything that you believe to be true, not what you've taught to believe, but everything that you believe to be true, that you may have to rebel against. Those born on the 5th or the 23rd, again Taurus is mentioned. It's about speaking your truth, especially about financial matters. Someone is being very materialistic. They are not living their lives to the full. And spirit can't get through to them because they won't listen. So there could be issues with the intestines and the abdomen. Hospital doors, another lockdown, I'm afraid. So it's quite possible. I hope not, but it's quite possible. Because people are not listening to spirit or their gut instinct. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It represents Virgo. Spirit can't help you if you don't ask. And the High Priestess is there in the reverse, showing that spirit are connecting to somebody. They're not listening. And the High Priestess cannot speak. You have to feel. Yeah, there's a female here mourning the loss of someone. So there is definitely, for some of you, there is a widow here. And for that, I'm very sorry. In fact, there's a male and a female mourning the loss of something. So if you've lost someone, I'm very, very sorry. But know that your partner is sending loving message of a new beginning for you. See it as an adventure. Live for them. They miss you as much as you miss them. For others, this is a couple that have come to the end of the road. And yes, even in the worst relationships, you mourn that relationship. What could have been? There could be the loss of a home, problems within the home, an important building, say a hospital or university, a school, whatever it is, having a negative energy on the situation. Property, maybe, buildings. There is money that will come from an unexpected quarter. There's no love anywhere in this situation. A female has received or seen the written word that's very distressing. And an inheritance may have been stolen. Like I said, there's no love in this situation. There seems to be a clue somewhere on Valentine's Day that there was nothing left in this situation. A choice must be made. Communication must be made. And there may be health issues. Yeah, there are treasures you know nothing about yet that are coming, and they're coming very slowly. So keep putting the effort in. Stay loyal to your heart. Your heart holds the key. Kristen, that bloody card keeps coming up, doesn't it? Stop moving the finish line. If it's over, it's over. Yes, go the distance, do what you can, but don't keep moving the finish line, because a new life is waiting for you. It's time to get started. Be ready to move at a moment's notice, because Spirit are going to give you a leg up, a helping hand. But the truth must be told. And then the world is your oyster. You can pass through that window, that portal, to a new future. Make sure you are fair in all your dealings, but don't sacrifice yourself for other people who aren't grateful. So that was a very clear message. Oh, there we are. What is it that you feel? Go with your feelings, your gut instinct. It's about the womb, the ancestors, the breasts, the family unit. It's about you and your feelings. Where does your happiness lie? The number 16, massively important. It is about the moon. Now, the new moon is in Cancer on the 10th, so I'm just saying it may be very important. Your feelings should be your God, the soul, your temple. You can rely upon the wisdom of what you feel right now. This is about the Cancer energy, the sometimes very solitary people, and they say very little, like the High Priestess, but they are aware of much more. They have feelings that cannot be seen on the surface. They may be reclusive and hide their feelings. They can be very touchy when their feelings are bruised, and can come across as crabby or harsh. But usually that's because they've been hurt. They're resilient and endure much, and can overcome just about anything, which seems peculiar when they're so sensitive. This is the sign of the mother. So a mother in spirit, perhaps. Where is she? There she is. It's about the imagination, a rich fantasy life. They have brilliant creative writing skills, art and music. And with their gut reactions, Cancers can also be very accurate psychics. Thank you, Spirit. And the Cancer card presents itself in a reading. You can be assured emotions will be high. And you may want to withdraw, or you may be dealing with someone who is withdrawn or depressed at this time. There is a feeling of being connected to the unseen world, and this includes the world of ghosts and spirits. This card can indicate inherited psychic ability and even witch blood. There is a typhoon of power behind Cancer's strong feeling, but it can also mean that you are in sync with other people's emotions. You'll instinctively know what to do at the right time. There is a sensitivity and emotional closeness indicated. If your question is about love, it may be secret. There it is. And the Empress, has to be said, is sometimes the other woman. Lost my place, sorry, 1 minute. If the question is about love, it may be a secret or involve bonded souls. This card can also mean that family or domestic issues need to be addressed. A mother or maternal figure is also indicated by this card. Women will figure in prominently. Women's issues and how women get along. The sign of Cancer is known for a very good memory and the ability to hold on the longest, either positively or negatively, so they hold grudges for a very long time. So although it will be hard to overlook any slights at this time, forgiveness is your best response. Right now, your moods may be changeable, just like the moon's phases through the month, and you may want to hide and withdraw from the hurt and the pain. Perhaps this pain is real or imagined, but in the solitude you will build a greater strength to face whatever it is that's been holding you back. So women, kind women, female mysteries, the breasts, the mother, pregnancies, early life, the soul, what happens at night, the night sky, witches and their powers, creative imagination. Being drawn in by illusion and fantasy, what is hidden, being withdrawn, introversion, seclusion, wanting to hide away, loneliness, secret love affairs, clandestine encounters, culinary arts, nourishment, importance of food and diet, the digestive system, stomach issues, immediate family, the family tree, the tribe you belong to, the past, history and all it evokes, buying or selling antiques and property, taking an old-fashioned view, guilt, remorse, looking back instead of forward, issues of trust and moods, being overly sensitive, drowning in emotions, looking to save or be saved, ruminating over problems while not moving forward, doing the right thing, having compassion, sympathy and support. So, the moon will illuminate things. Your inner awareness, your memory, the past, hiding, seclusion, mothers and the womb. So Kristen, we're going to be very emotional. And yours is probably letting go of the old property. So, good luck everybody. Okay? And for those of you that are grieving, know they do listen and they are always with you. Love never dies. Thanks for listening.